Hello, I'm Foibles and welcome to another episode of Pillars of Eternity, and here we go. This is the second level of the Spooky Spook Tower, and we are going to find stuff, some revenants and whatnot. Haha. We should leave one tanky kind of character up here in case they flank us. No? Alright then. We can go and kill them then. You are stuck there, aren't you, silly wolf? Haha. What? I must say, these dead people really put up a fight. There's a Dargul over there. Let's take a quick look around here. There's a revenant. Let's kill that revenant. Let's kill these revenants as well. That's a way up. And then there's some Darguls over here. Let's kill them. Wow, they really like to fight the Pally, don't they? They are always going for the Pally for some reason. Well, Pally, it's time for... well... damn it. Kill the Dargul. Thank you. That's not very good. Our Pally seems a bit tired, and she doesn't have much health left either. Well, she'll be fine for now. There was a well, did it go into the stash? I guess it did. Oh well. Let's take a look at the note that went into the stash. Where did it go? No, that's not it. I guess it didn't go into the thing then. Ludana's Orders. I think this one... this one we have read. This one maybe. Lie, behold, the new comes. Alright then. There's a round table. Let's go around in sneaky sneak mode. Ooh, there is a ring. Orlan's Bramble Ring. Minor Spellbind Arcane. Tampener of Intellect +1. That's interesting. Where is it? Where did it go? No, I want that item to be on. Where is it? Here it is. What's that? Duelist hat. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's put it on somebody. Someone who doesn't have a special hat. Like, I think it would look pretty cool on you. Ah, look at that. I like them hats with feathers. I like me some feathers. Let's put it on him. Sure, why not? And I guess that's that. Well, there is some stuff to loot. Good, thank you.
And the fire shows me something new.
Thank you. Scroll, right. Pooling of Binding and Energy. The works of Engwithan's comprehensive guide. Right. Some books and Eothasian prayer. And some potion. And there is a page from Aldhelm's journal. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish this study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindig. The sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Huh, and a fireball. A ball of fire. And there's something to loot over here. So let's take a look. And then we can go into the next level. The third level of this tower. And then we are at the top of it. And there's Adelheim, actually. I found an ancient machine up at the tower, and just as the acolyte showed me, there's someone else up here. He may be able to tell me more about what happened here. Interesting.
I'll take a look. Let's try this configuration.
A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He is barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He is so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Aether pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Here. What do you want?
Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Forgive
me. Came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
If I had copper skate for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to a disaster, well, I never would have ended up in Guild Vale, that's for sure. Well, whatever happened, I just need you to give me the facts, please.
On our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
Who?
Cursed spire! Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Who? Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine. Why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
Who? Interesting. There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
Assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
Huh. You are not like the gulls in the street.
I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Ooh, nasty.
Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Who? How can I help?
It's Herodin, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near, too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. What happened to the rest of your team?
The district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Who? I want not. I'll get the words from Acantha.
She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret.
Will he accept durance?
Hey,
Interesting. I need to speak with Acantha in Heritage Hill. She apparently knows something important about the tower, which may be my key to understanding the Leaden Key's objectives. That would explain why the Acolyte was worried about this woman. Adelheim, the devolving animancer atop the tower, promised to show me a way to strengthen myself if I get the command words from Acantha and the source of sustenance for him. Well, that's nasty. Proceed to the bottom. So what hell of the sustenance can I bring him? I released everyone. There isn't anyone left here. So I can't really do that now, can I? That would be terrible. That would be really mean. Now, wouldn't it? I think that would be really nasty. But let's go talk to Acantha and see what's going to happen. I don't think there is anyone else we can really trick into coming there, but Hello again.
You return. What have you come
I
seeking
need
this
the
time?
words that operate the Engwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
Interesting.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Humble Adelheim now by demonstrating the value of your research. Oh. The problem in Heritage Hills. My silent demonstration is more interesting.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Dyrwood, are relays built to move souls.
Ooh. Where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
Who? Why would the Engwithans have wanted to did their souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Oh, interesting. You seem to know a lot about Ter Nuneth.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
How do you operate the machine atop Ter Nuneth?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I didn't know yet.
A level of humility rarely found in my line of work. Most refreshing.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. Extinguish Ikansa's pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice you as you wrap your mind around this squealing, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying the Engwithan language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. A foolish, false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning. It needs no external purpose. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong. But there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is blackened diamond hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
Well then.
These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming image from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they are no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They are commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory, unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Ikantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Engwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Teir Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Ooh. Certainly. What do I do with the tower now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Ooh. You say the other towers around Dyrwood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Engwithans have wanted to do that? Another mystery. Right. That one. We have read that one already. I still don't understand why the Engwithans would want to build a machine that tethers souls. I see. Harnessing the power of Teir Nuneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings, you can speak them and the tower shall obey. Aha. Right, that's all, thanks. Very interesting. Now that I can understand the Engwithan language, I can return to the machine at the top of the Teir Nuneth and do something about the curse afflicting Heritage Hill. Good, we don't have to feed the little kid to the crazy scientist atop it. Atop the tower. That would be a terrible thing to do, wouldn't it? I think it would. Let's go up, up, up. All the way up. Where are the stairs? Here they are. And I do think I am going to take a break before I do the stuff with the tower. Just because I kind of have to. I have to take a break here, so yeah. Thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, then please do click the like button and subscribe to my channel. It would really help out a lot and I would appreciate it a ton. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next video. You have a nice day. Bye bye.